We start tonight with developing news. New video shows the tense moments following a deadly shooting outside a high school graduation in Fairfield.
A person who attended the ceremony Thursday night shared this video with ABC 10. It was taken moments after the shooting at the Fairfield High School parking lot. In the video, you can see people gathering around someone lying on the ground who appears to have been shot.
You can also see bullet holes in several cars. The chaotic scene unfolding around 7:15 last night. Police now say 1,000 people were at that graduation.
And the search continues tonight for the suspect who opened fire after the graduation ceremony, killing an 18-year-old and injuring 3 others, including an 11-year-old child.
The Fairfield mayor says police are now interviewing hundreds of witnesses. ABC 10's Garshpal Sangha joins us live from Fairfield now with what we know about the investigation so far. Garshpal.
Yeah, Chris and Laura, community members have been coming by this evening to pay their respects to the victims of the shooting, and that is the growing memorial that you're seeing behind me. This is in the parking lot of where that shooting happened. It was meant for a night of celebration for the graduates, but it ended up in gunfire and nightmare. Now, Fairfield police say they're still searching for the shooter, and while the community mourns an 18-year-old graduate whose life was cut short. What was meant to be a celebration ended in gunfire. The parking lot where an 18-year-old was killed and 3 others injured sits quietly. But Fairfield Mayor Catherine Moy says the investigation is anything but quiet. The 18-year-old student died in his gown.
This gunman, was very close, and it was targeted from what the police are telling me, but they're not telling me why. That's what they're trying to find out.
Moy says a pastor who knows the victim's family is helping them through this tragedy. Meanwhile, investigators continue searching for the suspect. The mayor says police are collecting cell phone and surveillance video as they pursue leads.
They will get him because I do know that some of the 300 witnesses that they've spoken to so far, that they know. And so they'll get him. They're going to get him. And I'll tell him, young man, turn yourself in. It's not going to be good for you to keep running. Turn yourself in.
Just one day later, graduation ceremonies across Fairfield Sassoon Unified continued.
In light of the tragic events that occurred last night at Samiedo's graduation.
At Armio High School, students and families observed a moment of silence before celebrating the class of 2026. Parents there say the community is determined not to let violence overshadow the accomplishments of local students.
We just got to keep them in our prayers and come today and have the celebration to show that we're not going to let those type of things stop us from celebrating great.
Increased security presence from Fairfield police could not be missed.
Having them here gives everyone a peace of mind, especially what happened yesterday. So I welcome it. I'm pretty sure the parents and the students and the families will welcome it too.
The community focusing on healing and finding the person responsible.
To have justice for all of them, and that doesn't bring the child back, the young man. It doesn't bring back all of the pain that they all feel. The people who are running for their kids, you can't take that back. I wish I could.
It is an emotional event this community is trying to overcome. Now, the mayor in that conversation also had mentioned that no officers were at the graduation last night, and she said there was no request made from the school district to the police department. Now, the police department released a statement about an hour and a half ago. They're saying that's not true. That's not all the way true. They say a request was made, but it didn't go through the right channels. So that's why it never got to the police department. So that's why there was no police officers at the graduation. So as they conduct their investigation, they'll be conducting their investigation to see how the protocols went to why no police officers were at this graduation. So you can see over the next few graduations, there'll be heightened alert from law enforcement officers. Now, Mayor Moy also did mention that the 3 victims, the 11-year-old, 20-year-old, 25-year-old, remain in stable condition tonight. So that is the good news, but they're still trying to find that shooter. Reporting live from Fairfield, Garshpal Sangha, ABC 10.
My goodness, our thoughts are with all the victims and their families. Keep us posted as you learn more about this investigation. Garshpal, thank you.